Hello everyone, my name is Rongyi Chen, and this is Team Seattle Coders, and our project is called BeerFactsAnalysis. So from our project milestone 3, we already built our database of all the beers and its different kinds of ratings and its users, manufacturers, all the necessary data we have from our database. We already built the tables. So let me show you the user part. So in our users, we have around like 1,000 users now in our database with this username, and user ID is increasing by default. So this week we focus on making most of the application part of our project. We use the knowledge we learned from module 7, and we create all the necessary classes. So now I will focus on the user part to show you what we did. So in the data access layer, we have users data access object class. So basically we have the necessary method as create, delete, update users, and also get the users by its ID and by its name. So all these methods will be used for operating the database. And in the model part, we basically have the users class itself. So it has two fields, username and user ID, and we have the getters, setters, constructors, so we can implement the object, the user's object. So, and in the servlet part, it's most important. We have the create the users, delete, update, and find the users. So I will run all of this later to show you what's going on. And we also create the necessary JSP files so that we can control what's the views of the website when we're running the servlet. So now let me run the servlet as an example. So for example, find users. Let me create a user first. So we can see in our database we have around 900 something of the users. So let me create a test user, like test 1, and the user ID we make it as 1000. So now we create a user. We can see we give a notification that we already created this user, and if we find the user by its username test1, we will see the user ID, and we can check in the database. Yeah, we see the user already created over there. So if we want to delete update this user, for example, we want to change its name as test2 for the same user ID. For example, if we want to change the test1's user ID as 1001, yeah, we successfully update the user's ID. So if we see the database, the user test1, his ID is already changed. So yeah, we can also see here, the user ID already updated. And if we want to delete this user, we just by its name. Then the user successfully deleted. So if we try to find him, we cannot find. that data anymore. We can check in the database. Yeah, there's no more test 1 user. So basically, yeah, this is what we did for this week for the user part, and my teammate will introduce you all the other parts. And thanks to everybody's hard working, and let's continue our presentation. Thank you.